Alrighty, minor league baseball fans, welcome to Minor League Baseball, the show. Tonight, the San Antonio Missions continue their 4-game set at the Frisco RuffRiders. Well, anyway, guys, hope that everybody is having a good evening and hope that y'all are ready for some baseball fun. Well, tomorrow the Missions have a afternoon ball game, and after that the San Antonio Missions will head out to their next travel destination, and most likely that will be really good. Go online now and download your tickets as we go through this season. With minor league baseball, you can follow the Missions anywhere, even on the Baker J channel. Alrighty, let's get ready and get your scorecards prepared. A 7 o'clock game and partly cloudy skies. Alright, get out your scorecards and we'll present tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting San Antonio Missions. Leading off and playing the center fielder, Josh Guerrero at center. Robert Rodriguez batting third for San Antonio, or second. He'll be the third baseman. Batting third is the left fielder, Bobby Pierre at left. Edgar Aramis will bat fourth for San Antonio. Armas at right. Bo Duvall will be batting fifth for San Antonio. Duvall at first. Batting sixth in the designated hitter is Alan Cordoba, the DH. Ronald Clemente will be batting seventh for the Missions. Batting eighth for the shortstop position is Enrique Herrera at short. Batting ninth, rounding out the batting order for the San Antonio Missions, is the second baseman, Roberto Ruiz. And on the mound for the San Antonio Missions is Manuel Avalos, tonight's Missions pitcher. And now here's the starting lineup for the Frisco RuffRiders. Leading off and playing the first position, left field, Chris Perez. Corey Knight will bat second for Frisco, and he'll be in first. Batting third for the Frisco RuffRiders is the right fielder, Vernon Ferris. Batting fourth is the center fielder, Brett Inibber. Batting fifth for the DH position, Jason Orzoko, the DH. Wesley Barnhart will be batting sixth. He'll be in third baseman. Batting seventh is the DH, Robinson McKenzie, batting seventh for the Frisco. Batting eighth in the catcher position, Lauren Wiggins catching. Rounding out the batting order is the Frisco RuffRider, the shortstop, Reed Flynn, tonight's Frisco RuffRider roundout. And on the mound for the Frisco RuffRiders, Pablo Arias, tonight's Frisco pitcher, and there's tonight's starting lineups.
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Frisco RuffRiders and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Manuel Aviles, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Poirier giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Digging in now, Corey Knight. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball one. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
He's safe.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
He's set, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone. Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. Runner in scoring position with two gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Knight stands at second with 2 gone. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Armas moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Pablo Arias, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Hey, that's what the threat of getting a bunt down and the threat of speed does. It brings the third baseman in right there, in too far to be able to react in time to that bullet down the line.
In now, Robert Rodriguez, as he swings and hits a laser to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Stepping in, Bobby Poirier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runners on first with one down. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in now, Edgar Armas, and he puts it on the ground to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Striding forward now is the DH, Jason Orozco, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Count still at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding into the box, Robinson McKenzie. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Duvall is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Bo Duvall, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Bo Duvall.
First pitch of the at-bat. The bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground is short. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Catcher, Ronald.
Into the box now, Ronald Clemente. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Enrique Herrera. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Ferris is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Lorne Wiggins. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Striding in once again, Chris Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss for strike one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
This is on the ground over the first, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. The next 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Vernon Ferris will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 3-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Eibner, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Flynn, the runner at third. Perez at second. Ferris at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-1 to count. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And it's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The RuffRiders lead it 1-0. Standing in, Roberto Ruiz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Roberto Ruiz.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Josh Guerrero. He reached on a single in his first offering on its way. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Flynn scoops it up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, third baseman, Robert Rodriguez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robert Rodriguez. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Bobby Poirier.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby Poirier. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Standing in now, Edgar Armas, as he lines it out to center. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. 1 run scored. And a second run is across. And a relay home. And he is in there.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Oh.
Alan Cordoba hits next as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. The Missions lead it 3-1. Digging in to try it again, Wesley Barnhart. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he lays off again, ball 3. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Stepping in, Robinson McKenzie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Barnhart on at first, nobody out. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Stepping into the box, Lorne Wiggins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Into the box now, Reed Flynn, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove it one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
First baseman number 10, Corey.
Ready for another shot now, Corey Knight, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And a shot back to the mound, but he manages to glove it. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. San Antonio's out in front, 3-2. Digging in, Ronald Clemente.
Leading off the 4th inning, Catherine Ronald.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Stepping in now, Enrique Herrera. High and deep to right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Into the box, Roberto Ruiz. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Guerrero. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead and strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
In now, Robert Rodriguez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ferris is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Missions lead it 4-2. Leading off the inning, Vernon Ferris, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that one just missed outside.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Armas has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jason Orozco.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Orozco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Clemente is there, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 4-2. Digging in and looking for more, Bobby Poirier. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 12, Edgar Armas.
Digging in once again, Edgar Armas. Here comes the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Hudner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready once again, Bo Duval, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Wesley Barnhart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Robinson.
Striding in once again, Robinson McKenzie. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Lauren.
Digging in and looking for more, Lorne Wiggins. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Missions lead it 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Frisco, number 12, Jake Castaneda.
Ready for another shot now. Alan Cordoba. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Designated hitter, Alan.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Ronald Clemente. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box now, Enrique Herrera. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Hudner is there. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Roberto Ruiz. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Guerrero. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Perez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. San Antonio's out in front, 5-2. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Reed Flynn. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Now back. Left fielder, Chris.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Perez. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
To third, Rodriguez has it, and there's out number 2.
First baseman number 10. Corey.
Ready once again, Corey Knight. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vernon Ferris. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him.
I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed and put the man in scoring position.
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. And after that, high and deep to left center field, Guerrero going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on the show right after this. Digging in, Bobby Poirier.
Leading off for San Antonio. Left fielder, Bobby Poirier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Standing in now, Edgar Armas, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Perez has a read on it. 1 down. Now in the box, Bo Duvall. First delivery to him on the way. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. 8th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 5-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Orozco. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Standing in, Wesley Barnhart. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Now the 2-0. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Robinson McKenzie is on deck. Weak roller right side. To his right, Duvall. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Digging in now, Robinson McKenzie. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Poirier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up to the plate, Lorne Wiggins. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Here comes another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. San Antonio's out in front, 5-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Alan Cordova, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, catcher, Ronald Clemente.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Clemente. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. Bare-handed for one. On to first. And here indeed is a super double play. Coming to the plate now, Enrique Herrera. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Quinn loves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Chris Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
First baseman number 10, Corey Knight.
Stepping up now, Corey Knight. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to second. Ruiz takes it in. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Into the box now, Vernon Ferris. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
5-2 the final score tonight. The San Antonio Missions get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Manuel Aviles is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And so tonight, the 3rd game of this 4-game set ends with a victory over the Frisco RuffRiders. Well, tomorrow afternoon, we hope that y'all join us for tomorrow for the afternoon, 2 o'clock, our first pitch. And most likely, we hope you guys will tune in. Well, anyway, the final score is the San Antonio Missions 5, the Frisco RuffRiders 2. 1-0, the Missions win it. So anyway, hope everybody has a good night, and we'll see y'all again tomorrow.